Hello, welcome to episode 2 of my Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. Let's fucking go. Oh, got my collar all set up and my configuration is any good, as any proper RPG fan must. I already in the first episode went through all the config, set all the settings where I need them to be. And goddamn, that music's cool. Oh, what a fucking cool game. So, yeah, I'll just say, you know, this is a non-blind Let's Play. This is probably my 4th time playing through this game since the late 90s when I first played it. And so it's not blind, and I'm gonna be basically talking about spoilers from the game throughout the game. I'm not gonna purposely sit and constantly be spoiling every detail of the game just for the sake of it, but I'm gonna be talking about it from the point of view of, you know, sometimes when you watch a really interesting movie that's layered, like The Matrix or Donnie Darko or something, you catch more details with each subsequent time that you watch it. That's kind of what I'm gonna be, commenting on this from. But there's also stuff, anybody who's played through this game knows it's got a fairly complex story, and there's definitely going to be things that I probably catch for the first time on this playthrough. That's always kind of how it goes. That's how it goes whenever I read Lord of the Rings. Anything deep and interesting usually is like that, and this story is very complex. I mean, if you put a gun to my head and had me try to explain the story and the details of it with the Cetra and Jenova and Sephiroth and Cloud and Aerith and all this shit, I would have a hard time doing it. But the last time I played through it was 2019. I am going to be using the 3x speed option because that just is going to cut down on a lot of the waiting and on a lot of the slowness. Oh, is that a materia? Is that a potion? But I'm not going to use the invincibility option or the no encounters option. So I'm going to play through the game basically legit, just with the convenience of 3x speed, which is awesome. Hey, restore materia, let's go. So at the end of the last episode, I was looking at my items and just like kind of talking about what my strategy was going to be in the battle. My previous Let's Play that I just went through was a blind Let's Play of Dark Souls 3. It was actually my first Let's Play. Go check that out if you want to see that. Obviously that's a way, like, probably 10 times harder game than this. This game's not going to be that hard, but the boss battles can be difficult, some of them, and you have to apply at least a basic amount of strategy in a lot of them, unless you're way over leveled. I'm going to try not to over level myself too much, but I'm also not going to stress over it too much. Maybe I'll run from a lot of random battles to avoid over leveling, because I'm sure there'll be some times when I get rambling about a certain subject and I wind up just like power grinding during it, just, you know, for something to do. But anyway, I'm gonna play the boss battles not on 3x speed, just so I can keep it kind of like an interesting strategic battle. But yeah, goddamn, how do I equip materia? Hold on. I have a restored materia, but like, where is it? Like, wait. Yeah, magic. Yeah. Is it gonna let me do the materia command before the scorpion comes out? When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Okay, he's prepping Cloud. He's like, okay, we're about to do this thing. We're gonna have to run. I'm assuming that's what he's about to say. This guy is the knowledgeable eco-terrorist. Cloud is just a, whatchamacallit, like a hired gun. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Shouldn't you do it? How should I speak as Cloud? I think I was doing it more like that in the last episode. Shouldn't you do it? Very muted, very stoic. Just do it! I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Yeah, so whenever you're pulling a newbie or an outsider into your criminal operation, let's say, you always want to involve them in some of it. So that they have more of a sense of ownership of it. They're more culpable in it with you, and so they have less of a likelihood of wanting to turn around, betray you, claim they were never part of it, run away, etc. It's like when you're getting initiated into a gang or the mafia or the Illuminati or something, they always make you do evil stuff with them so that you feel more invested in it. You're less likely to pull out. Fine, I'll do it. Cloud don't give a fuck. He's just here for the money. Presumably. They haven't really said that so far. Yeah, so they give me a restore materia, and I think I'm about to fight the boss, but they don't let me equip it, because I think you need to wait until the materia command shows up in your menu. This isn't just a reactor, or maybe the boss isn't here. I swear the boss is here. This isn't just a reactor. Who said that? Was that Cloud or was that Barret? Fuck, I feel like I just read that line as fucking Peppy from Star Fox 64. Watch out, Fox! This ain't just a reactor! What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up! Yeah, sorry. Oh, is Cloud having a flashback to another time when he was at a reactor like this? Or is he having like a Spidey sense? Yeah, sorry. He's like, okay. Whew, give your head a shake, get back in the game, set the alarms off. Heads up, here it comes! Oh yeah, cool music. Here we go. Alright, let's see which of Cloud's attack is gonna do the most. Attack, ice, or bolt? Search scope, what does that do? Locked on target. Okay, 35 for Barret. 42. No timed hits. This isn't Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, 42. Let's see what ice does. Rifle. Oh, we locked onto Cloud with the rifle. I see. 35. Damage was consistent. 48. Okay, so ice is better than attack. Let's see what bolt does. Who are we locking on to? Cloud again. So I might have Barret heal Cloud after this. How did Barret take damage? He must have just taken like a normal attack from the boss. Bolt. 98. Oh, so it's weak to bolt, like I surmised. Whoops. Yeah, we'll heal Cloud. Because he's got more than 100 damage taken. Oh shit, here we go. Limit break. From my recollection, the boss usually goes down around the time that Barret hits it with his first limit break. But bolt is definitely the move, being that it's a machine. Barret, be careful. Attack while its tail's up. Okay, when its tail goes up, it's weaker. It's gonna counterattack with its laser. Okay, so it's weaker, but it's gonna be more powerful as well. Like, it's less defensive. Oh shit. It's more... God damn. Ow! Good thing I used that potion. Alright, we'll have, okay, no, Barret's gonna use his limit, and then I'll have Cloud Potion Barret. Just to keep us in the game, make sure nothing bad happens. God damn. Oh, it's gonna counterattack. Oh shit, which means, yeah, we definitely need to be potioning. Otherwise, we're gonna die. Or we should stop attacking maybe while its tail is like that. Yeah, let's stop attacking. Okay, let's potion Cloud. Oh, yeah, fuck it. We'll go for it. Use the limit break. But then Barret's gonna have to potion himself, and then I definitely won't attack anymore until its tail goes back down. Is this gonna kill it? No. It didn't even do that much damage. I should not be attacking while it's got its tail up, right? So that's stupid of me. Let's, yeah, we literally have no fucking... nothing left. Do I defend? Yeah, let's defend. Oh my god! Am I gonna lose on the first fucking boss? Jeez Louise, man. Okay, its tail is back down, right? No, its tail is still up. No, its tail is down. Okay, we'll go bolt. And let's go limit break. I gotta finish this thing. I'm about to die. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking die. If he hits Cloud with the rifle, he's dead. I do have one Phoenix down, but it'd be better not to waste it. Let's just see what happens. Let's go. Let's just hit it hard and fast. Yeah, baby! Let's fucking go. Let's go. Woo! Big levels, big levels. Nope, nobody. Assault gun. Is that for Barret? Come on, let's get out of here. Come on, let's get out of here. Maybe he said it more like that. 10 mittens to detonation. Is the time go? I'm just gonna let it sit for a few seconds and see if the time's actually going down while I'm in menu. Okay, 2, 1, 0, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, it's going down all right. Let's, I can't believe they didn't let me equip that restore materia. Let's go assault gun. Let's get the fuck out of here. We're gonna save. Since this is an old school game, not a modern game, you only get certain save points, so generally whenever you come across one, you fucking save. Yeah, damn well save. I don't think there's any reason for me to keep multiple save files. I don't think there's a lot of spots where you can really kind of screw yourself and screw over your save file. Amazing that they only put the green arrow at the top of the ladder. What if you're at the bottom of the ladder struggling to figure out where the ladder is? Wait a minute. What is over here? Anything? Nothing. Yeah, I'm not gonna put on the 3 times speed all the time, mainly during like really like long-winded, boring parts, like walking across the world map and stuff. During a lot of random battles, I might do it. Here, I should not go 3 times speed because I'm in danger of dying. In fact, we'll see how much damage the enemies start doing. I might even need to run at some point. Thankfully, that guy just keeps missing. I did find out in the last run that I can hold X to just have them continuously select attack, and I have the memory setting set on initial. It's not memory, so it'll always just default to fight, so I can just hold X in any random battle, and they'll just keep fighting over and over if that's what I want them to do. But if I put in the 3 times speed, it doesn't work like that. I have to continuously click X. You alright? My leg got stuck. Damn, we gotta help her. Okay. Thanks! She wasn't hiding an item behind her. Let's go. Got a weird angular ladder here. Let's go. Got that good jump skill. Got the Super Mario jump skill on deck, on point, on fleek. Oh man, it's been like 10 years since I've heard somebody say on fleek. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. Got a battle. We got 2 little folk and some weird one-legged grasshopper. Warning, warning. Oh, only a 3 damage laser? Sweet! It's so weird that they gave me that restore materia and no way to equip it. That is just sticking in my mind. But I guess that's just how they chose to do it. Click on a button. Switch on. Okay, here we got Biggs and Wedge. Oh! Oh, Jesse. Code deciphered. Alright. I can't traverse that, eh? Oh, I can. Oh! Treasure chest. Did I miss this on the way up? Phoenix down. Oh, a second Phoenix down. I maybe could have had that accessible to me for the boss. Might have been nice. Alright, be careful. Code deciphered. Let's go. I got this one, guys. Keep on running. Na 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 na. Whew, I'm drinking my second Tim Hortons coffee of the day. Shout out to all the Canadians who know what the fuck that's about. Apparently there's Tim Hortons in various parts of the States, particularly the places where a lot of Canadians go. Probably a lot of places along the border, like definitely New York State has some, I'm pretty sure. Like Buffalo, New York has some. I feel like Florida has some, maybe like North Carolina for Myrtle Beach or whatever. That's where Myrtle Beach is, right? North Carolina? Never actually been there myself. This summer, so it's what, May 4th today? May the 4th be with you. This summer I am going to be driving around the USA for the first time ever, taking a nice long road trip for basically the whole summer. Just having fun and exploring. I want to explore the whole damn country, honestly. But so far I don't know too much about it, even as a 37, almost 38-year-old. Oh shit. Oh shit. FMV. Explosion. Damn, that looks good. That looks good for the late 90s and even for now. It looks cool. It just looks cool, man. What are we getting? Morse code? That should keep the planet going at least a little longer. Oh, so Biggs is like all these guys, probably Biggs, Jesse, and Wedge are all really bought into this Avalanche idea of not allowing Shinra to suck all the Mako out of the planet and deprive the planet of its life just for the sake of powering Midgar City and empowering their empire. Yeah. Barrett, strong silent type on that one. Okay, now everyone get back. What was Jesse just doing? Fucking with the electronics or something? What's about to happen? Oh yeah, the reactor's blowing up like a motherfucker. Duh, that's what we did. Oh shit, we got the double roll. Ah, my ass is on fire. Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. Yeah, Barrett's big on splitting up, not being too suspicious. If one person gets caught, you don't want everybody to get caught, so better to split up. Better not to be seen together. That makes you look more suspicious. Because this is a hidden organization. It's not like they're publicly known to be part of Avalanche. It's like a hidden underground eco-terrorism group. Hey! If it's about your money, wait till we get back. So here's the first time they actually mention that Cloud's in this for the money. Oh, I got nobody on my team? Oh, I got healed. Somehow I got healed in all that business. I still cannot fuck with materia. I think that'll get explained down in the little tutorial sector. Okay, let's... Okay, so I guess I gotta go up there too. What happens if I try and go back in? Nothing, can't click on it. Alright. Can't really split up, I gotta follow you, Barrett. Okay. Loveless. Okay, so it's showing that we're in the slums now. It's like Pottersville from It's a Wonderful Life. Amazing movie. On par with A Christmas Carol for classic Christmas movies with great morals in them. Pottersville. They referenced Pottersville basically in Back to the Future 2, where the bully goes like into the future with the knowledge of time travel and is able to just turn Marty McFly's hometown into a slum where everybody's poor except him, and only the corrupt people get rich, and there's like, you know, all the young women have been turned into hookers and stuff. Really, what's the word I'm looking for? Really disgusting, quite frankly. A really rotten type of place to live in, and clearly that's where we're at here. Flower Girl. Excuse me. What happened? You better get out of here. Oh, nothing. Hey, so he's just gonna flirt? Or... No. We're gonna be good guy, Cloud. You better get out of here. Some bad shit went down. Really? I don't know what's going on, but all right. Aren't I supposed to buy a flower from her or something? Isn't there something with buying a flower from her? Oh, this music's so fucking cool. Damn good for mini music. Wait a minute, what is this over here? There's two exits. One's over here. I guess that's where I came from. Yeah, okay, so I gotta follow her where she went. Hopefully I run into her again. Cool, I don't know, like some kind of sign there fluttering in the breeze. You got a light back there flashing. I love these pre-rendered graphics. They look so fucking cool. Oh, missed talking to that guy. Just what the hell's going on? Yeah, so the reactor just blew up. So it's kind of like chaos, like something big. Like imagine you live in like a big city and you're in like one of the slums in it, one of the ghettos. That's where you live, and all of a sudden some big fucking factory on the edge of that part of town just blew up. Like chaos. Got electric shit flying everywhere. Like the infrastructure's all going haywire. Wonder what that is on the wall over there. Let's see. Don't be fooled by Shinra. Mako energy doesn't last forever. Yeah, I know they say Mako, but I say Mako. Mako is the planet's life source. The end is in sight. Oh, so it's like some doomsday homeless preacher shit scrawled on the wall. But really, it's like probably an Avalanche member or an Avalanche sympathizer. Or maybe even somebody who is like a homeless street preacher who... maybe, you know, their life got ruined by Shinra and they wrote that, and maybe they were one of the inspirations for Avalanche to start what they're doing. I'm just kind of freeballing here. I can't remember how much the game goes into the origins of Avalanche, but, oh, Protectors of the Planet, Avalanche. Okay, so it probably was an Avalanche member or an Avalanche supporter. Will he say anything again? No, that's it. Fuck, so cool. Dude, these graphics, this just brings me right back to the late 90s. Reminds me of playing old, like, PC point-and-click games that looked kind of like this. This shit just looks so cool. We got a potion. Whenever I see the word potion, I think of Pusoon, because my friend from back in the day, who's still my friend, he was one of my friends that had a PS1. I had an N64, and he had this game, and he had this player's guide that was like a massive, probably like an inch thick almost, of like papers printed out. For any of you who remember, back before the internet was even big, like maybe you didn't even have the internet, but you would go to the library and then like print out, or you'd get, I think maybe his mom was a teacher and she was able to like print out a bunch of stuff at work for him. So he had like an entire player's guide of the game printed out, but it was written from someone who had played the Japanese copy, or maybe even a Japanese person who wrote a player's guide in English, but with, you know, a little bit of broken Japanese. So in that player's guide, I remember the potions were called Pusoons, like P-O-S-S-O-O-N or something like that. That was from back in the day where the Japanese versions of these games often came out quite a bit, maybe almost a year in advance of the North American versions, and then European and Australian would come out even later, if at all. Hey, you there! Later, let's be peaceful. We don't need to fight. Halt! Later. Oh, I think I'm gonna get surrounded regardless. Later! Oh, are we gonna jump off? Jump off the wall onto the train? That's as far as you go. I don't have time to mess around with you guys. Enough babbling, grab him! Super cool Cloud. I don't have time to mess with you guys. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I got a train to catch. I gotta duck so I don't get decapitated by this tunnel. I gotta turn the brightness up on my screen a little bit. Got the cool train sound effects. Cloud never came. Oh, he's a little bit worried about that, it sounds like. Cloud, think he was killed? Good guy Biggs and Wedge? No way! Oh, Barrett's got some faith in me. Or maybe he just doesn't want to keep the crew depressed. Like, he doesn't want the crew to get too down about it, doesn't want their minds on it. Maybe so he either cares about Cloud or he's just a good leader. Cloud. Jesse's got a big heart. Got old Jesse. They all got big hearts. Say, do you think Cloud's... Yeah, see, you can feel the humor of this situation about to build up. Because you as the player know that Cloud's alive and he's probably going to bust in through the door or the ceiling or something soon. This here reminds me of Mario RPG. Like, what scene is it in Mario RPG where Somebody's about to come bursting through a door or something. I think I'm thinking of the church in Marymore in Mario RPG, where Booster and his Sniffits are talking about the princess and everybody, and then they come bursting through the door. Funny shit. It also reminds me of Final Fantasy VI somehow. It had these kind of comedic scenes as well. But yeah, definitely Mario RPG vibes right here. Going to stay on and fight for Avalanche? Good question. How the hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? Yeah, Barrett's just trying to, like, be a leader. He's not really trying to fuck around with all these little questions and stuff. He's got bigger things on his mind. But I guess it shows that they liked Cloud as an ally. They probably liked that he was, like, really strong and useful, maybe. And maybe they just want more allies. Huh! If y'all weren't such screw-ups. What the hell are you pissed about, Barrett? Hey, Barrett, what about our money? Oh, so Cloud's not the only one on about the money. Bam! Barrett just fucking slams the seat beside him. He's too pissed. He's got too much on his mind. He can't be thinking about this shit. He's stressed. Nothing, sorry. Wedge knows. Just... Let's just relax. This all just went down. We're just trying to get back home. What the hell? Knock on the door. Boom! Oh, he's got to do a backflip. Cloud! Rubs the dirt off his shoulder. Looks like I'm a little late. Oh, it's cool guy Cloud. Okay. Yeah, we don't need all the one-liners, Cloud. You're damn right you're late. Come waltzing in here, making a big scene. Barrett's of my mind right now. He's like, what the fuck, man? We're sitting here stressing about you. It's no big scene, just what I always do. Dude, you never hear anybody say shit like that anymore. It's no big scene. That's like, I don't even know when that kind of fucking slang was in style. Hey, it's no big scene, man. Just what I always do. Well, I guess Cloud's really got this cool customer thing down pat. Motherfucker! Having everybody worried like that? Dude, Barrett's having the same thoughts that I had. You don't give a damn but no one but yourself. Oh, Cloud's like, well, I got this shrug animation. I don't know. You were worried about me? Oh, cool guy, Cloud. What? That's coming out of your share, hotshot. Barrett is pissed. I'd be pissed too a little bit. If he was talking to me with that attitude after we're all stressing over him. Wake up! We're moving out. Follow me. Hey, Cloud, you were great back there. Cloud, we'll do even better next time. Yeah, these guys are a little wet behind the ears, a little bit green. Barrett's like seen this all before. He's a little bit more experienced. He's been around the block, as we'll come to see in later parts of the story. This ain't his first rodeo. Careful, I'll shut this. Aw, sweet Jessie. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. What did I get? Covered in soot from the explosion or something? There you go. Aw, thanks for washing off my face, Jessie. Say, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. Abso-fucking-lutely. Wonder if it's possible not to help her and just to run off. I'm sure something happens if you try and run away without her. So I did help her. So I'm kind of a smart ass. You know, acting like I'm too cool for school even when there's crazy danger going on, but at least I am a good guy. I actually help when push comes to shove. Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop is Sector 7 train graveyard. Expected time of arrival is 12:23 a.m. Midgar Standard Time. Got some punks on the train. Oh, they see Barrett and all us and they just run off. Huh. Maybe we got a reputation. Oh, this guy too. This is why I hate the last train. Hoo boy. Oh, so we look like fucking no good nicks. There's like some fucking homeless guy or something just kind of like asleep on the train. Fucking got the male pattern baldness down at the end. Midgar Dr. Phil. All right. Huh? This is my house, so make yourselves at home. Oh, it's a homeless guy sleeping on there. This is my house, so make yourselves at home. He don't give a fuck. He's seen too much. You see the headlines in the Shinra Times? The terrorists that bombed the #1 reactor are based somewhere in the slums. You don't say. Blowing up a reactor. They sure put some thought into this one. They must have a real calculating leader. I wonder what they'll do next. Yeah, their calculating leader's sitting right beside you there, pal. Very interesting. I love kind of contextual storytelling like this. It's very cool. Stop acting like the damn kids. Sit down and shut up. So Barret probably recognizes that Cloud is a little bit more mature than some of the other ones. Just trying to get him to just like be a little bit more leader-like like him. I don't know if I'm reading too much into that. Whoops! Oh, I didn't mean to run into the next room. Please don't bother the other passengers. So the train guys, they know they're in the slums. They're not gonna push against you too hard. They don't push against the riffraff too hard, but they just keep them separated onto a different train car. This train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure that will change by tomorrow. Because of the attack, I suppose. So news of the attack really hasn't spread yet. People on the train don't necessarily know what the hell's going on yet. Someday Avalanche is gonna be famous, and me too! Oh, so this guy's really wet behind the ears. He's like imagining fame and glory for this. He probably thinks like, everyone will love us for what we're doing. I mean, we're fighting for the planet, right? Maybe doesn't realize how complicated things get the way Barret does. Let's talk to Jesse. Cloud, don't you think I got a bright future ahead of me? Ooh, what do you have in mind, or don't hold your breath? As much as, you know, as much as I, as the player, and presumably even Cloud, has a bit more of a nuanced view of this, I wouldn't want to say don't hold your breath and just like shit on the guy's spirit, because even if he is a little naive, he does have a good spirit. You know, he's positive and hopeful and bright outlook towards life. So let's just ask him, what do you have in mind? All my life, I felt like nothing but a sidekick. But after joining Avalanche and trying to save the planet, I feel like I can do lots of things. Fucking right, man, you can. I want to talk to Jesse. She's got the cool red bandana on. Hey, Cloud, you want to look at this with me? It's a map of the Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. This part of this game has always given me the same vibes, for obvious reasons, as the future in Chrono Trigger, when you're in like the kind of post-apocalyptic technological future areas with the domes and stuff. That's what Midgar reminds me of for sure. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs, monitors, you know, flashy stuff. So she's like a tech geek, seemingly. Okay, it's about to start. What a fucking great game this is. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. So in the late 90s, wireframe stuff like that looked cool as shit. It was very new, at least in the popular spheres. It was very cool looking, especially with that green color. I mean, this is pre-Matrix. The Matrix came out in 1999, so shit like this was like really cutting edge. If anybody wants to see like the first computer graphics like kids TV show that was made entirely from computer graphics that this also reminds me of, check out the show Reboot. 4 seasons, really, really excellent show. Even if you're an adult, there's a lot to appreciate there. From the graphics, also to the subject matter. That show, for a kid's show, it gets really deep and gritty. And, you know, same here with Final Fantasy VII. It's about a 1/10,000th scale. Okay. The top plate is about 50 meters above the ground. 50 meters, so that's, how many feet? 50 meters is 1/20th of a kilometer. A kilometer is 1,000 meters. So a kilometer is 1.6 miles, and a mile is 5,280 feet. So 50 meters, 1/20th of a kilometer. 1/20th times 1.6, so 16 200ths, which is 8 100ths, which is 4 50ths, which is 2 25ths. 2 25ths of a mile, so 2 25ths times 5,280. So 5,280 times 2 is 10,560. 10,560 divided by 25. So divide those both by 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 10,560 divided by 5. 500 divided by 5 is 100. 10,000 divided by 5 is 2,000. So 2,100. 60 divided by 5 is... Where the fuck's my brain at? 12. So 2001... Wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, 2,112. 2112. Wow, interesting. 2112, the famous Rush album. Best, in my opinion, best Canadian rock band of all time. Rush had that famous album 2112, which if you watch their documentary Beyond the Lighted Stage, you learn that them making that album was a huge turning point in their career, where they had been making interesting, more progressive rock kind of music that was a little bit different from your standard rock. Everything after their first album was veering more and more into progressive rock. Their second album was Fly By Night. That's their first album where Neil Peart, the famous drummer that died a few years ago, considered one of the best drummers of all time, first joined them. Neil Peart was not only their drummer, but their lyricist as well. And yeah, if you watch that documentary Beyond the Lighted Stage, you learn that they were getting massive pressure on them, put on them by their record label to make their sound more radio friendly and kind of clean cut. And they were having a really hard time, but they just decided to take the path less traveled, to borrow a quote from the famous, I think, Robert Frost poem about the path less traveled, and how that makes all the difference in the end. And it did make all the difference for Rush, because they doubled down on their progressive sound. They made 2112, and they got even more popular, and the rest is history. That was before, you know, arguably their most famous album, Moving Pictures, which is the one that had Limelight and Tom Sawyer, etc. So 2112 over 5. 2112 is not going to divide into 5, obviously, because 2 is not a multiple of 5. It would have to end in a 5 or a 0. So 2112 over 5 feet is 50 meters. What would 2112 divided by 5 be? It'd be 2112 divided by 10 times 2. 2112 divided by 10, 211.2 feet times 2 is 422.4. So 50 meters is approximately 422.4 feet. So if you can imagine 400 meters up, or say like a 40-story building, right? Like a 40-floor building, somewhere around there. So a decent-sized apartment building, not a skyscraper. That's how high up this the highest plate is, which is presumably there's like the surface on the ground, and there are multiple levels of plates, I guess, or maybe there's just one plate really high up. If they say it's the highest plate, then there might be other plates that town, like houses and buildings and infrastructure is on. So this is a very manufactured city. This is a very planned out and constructed city. It's not like just a little town or village. So there's a main pillar that supports the plate in the center, and there are other support pillars built in each section. So it's like a pie, and there are all these sections around it. Maybe there's 8 sections. We've heard about I think this is the Section 8 train or something, and it ends in the Section 7 train graveyard is where the last stop of this last train is. It's probably the last train of the evening. Psst, whisper. The number 1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. Okay, so we just blew up the number 1 reactor. Then there's number 2, number 3, all the way up to the number 8 reactor. So this is this city is a pizza pie cut up into 8 slices. We just blew up Sector 1's reactor, and we're in Sector 8 right now, heading to Sector 7. It sounds like. So presumably they go in order in like clockwise or counterclockwise motion, 1 through 8. So it makes sense that Sector 1, which we just blew up the reactor in, would be close to Sector 8 where we caught this train. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. So there is 1 reactor per sector, it sounds like. And we just blew up one of them. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. So this place used to be nicer, used to be more homey, I suppose. Less corporate, less industrial. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's how things turned out. Probably through some turn of government or something, I think we might learn about that. However, Shinra kind of acquired all this power over everything. Probably when they started using Mako to derive more power. Whew, let's look, look what's next. Look. This is the route this train is on. Alright. 8 something station. The route spirals around the main pillar. Right on. We should be coming around the center right now. Each checkpoint has an ID sensor device. It checks the identities and backgrounds of each passenger on the train and is linked up to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. So they're already in the post-apocalyptic future. Like, everyone is connected to a central ID. They're like communist China is already right now. And like the elites want to do here is get us all hooked up to electronics so that we're constantly tracked. That's what they were trying to push during COVID with the like the vaccine digital passport and stuff. That's what they're trying to do by introducing central bank digital currencies, which would be cryptocurrencies that are exclusively controlled by central banks as opposed to being decentralized. We definitely look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Must be hard to come across fake IDs in a system like that. Or maybe she's a techie and she can create fake IDs. Speak of the devil. Interesting that they put the word devil on screen here as everything starts flashing red. Interesting. That light means that we're in the ID security check area. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. Oh, damn. Showing that they're in, like, a creepy fucking city. Any place that winds up that heavily controlled like that, usually you have the elite sections that are very clean and nice, but then everywhere else winds up being super corrupt, because usually there are so many rules and regulations in place that you basically have to resort to crime in order to just survive a lot of the time. And then, like, basically everybody who wants to be innocent and decent tries their best not to break the rules, and then they end up at a disadvantage versus the people who are willing to commit crimes. So just like this, when the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. Yeah, because that's just how it goes, I suppose, in a corrupt place. We're almost back now. What a relief. Damn. I mean, not to be a simp or a white knight, but imagine being a woman in a corrupt place like that and legitimately just not knowing if you're on your own, like, you know, when you're just gonna get fucking raped or murdered. That's gotta be a shitty feeling. I know. Next time I'll make one just for you. Oh, a fake ID. Thanks anyway. Like, he don't give a fuck. Looking forward to it. So it's like, do I want to be extra friendly, or do I want to just, like, say, like, I don't really necessarily, like, care that much about it? I would say looking forward to it, because I would want to be flirting with Jesse. But in the character of Cloud, would he do that? Or would he just say thanks anyway? Like, I'm just a cold mercenary. I don't necessarily give a shit. I don't need that. I'll say looking forward to it. Okay, then I'll put a little extra effort in and make it with a bang. Okay. Relationship with Jesse growing. I'm seeing stars. This sucks. I hate the dark. Wedge ain't too good with the dark. Especially on a moving train, probably. Don't act so damn big, Barret. Okay, so Biggs... obviously, he still likes Barret, but he's like... This is how he really feels. He doesn't like Barret trying to act too tough, but obviously, you know, the Biggs and Wedge and Jesse are a little more green, a little more wet behind the ears, and they don't necessarily understand why Barret has to act that way. They don't necessarily understand how heavy is the crown, or how heavy is the head that wears the crown. Look, you can see the surface now. The city don't have no day or night. Yeah, Barret is like really, he's really sick of the corruption. He's really in the grimness of living in a place like this. He's ready to just spill and let you know how things really are. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. So the plate, which I believe is going to be revealed to us soon, that's where the upper class lives, is on the top plate. But the lower class has to live below, and they can't even see the sky. A floating city, pretty unsettling scenery. So Cloud is showing some of his humanity, and he's like relating a bit with what Barret's saying here. Huh? Never expect to hear that out of someone like you. So Barret, I don't know if he's designed to be the most relatable character so far, but certainly in this playthrough, he's the most relatable to my point of view so far. He seems to be saying exactly what I'm saying just right after I say it. You're just full of surprises. The upper world. A city on a plate. Oh, he's on his soapbox. Yeah, this is awesome. I like Barret. It's because of that fucking pizza that people underneath are suffering. Damn, he even called it a pizza, just like I did. It's a big pizza cut into 8 slices. And the city below is full of polluted air. Oh, Barret is so fucking angry. You can just see why he's willing to take these risks, and why he's willing to do dangerous and even destructive stuff that could even hurt innocent people. He's willing to do it because he's just so sick of the horrible conditions that everyone's under. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. Oh, so Cloud just doesn't even though I'm pretty sure, no, he didn't grow up here, did he? He didn't grow up here. I forgot he grew up in Nibelheim, I believe. Well, Cloud's got a complicated backstory. We'll have to get into all that, because I don't remember exactly how it all goes. Then why doesn't everyone move on to the plate? Oh, so Cloud is a bit of the voice of... Barret is the voice of the gritty, experienced person who knows, like, that life isn't idealized in this world. And Cloud, as much as he is the cool, smooth, calm, collected mercenary, he doesn't necessarily, because he's still young as well. I think he's a teenager. And I'm assuming Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse might be teenagers too. I don't know, or they might be in their early 20s. Maybe Barret's in his early 20s as well. But Cloud's like still a little bit naive, even though he's more experienced than the other three. He doesn't know that much about like what's going on in the city. So why does everybody move onto the plate? Dunno. Probably because they ain't got no money. Or maybe. because they love their land no matter how polluted it gets. Okay, so it's not just that you need to probably need money and be rich to get up on the plate, but also these people are trying to stick it out because this is their land. And originally it probably was a nice place. And they're just kind of sticking it out and just going down with the ship. No matter how much Shinra fucks with it, these people want to stick with their homes. I know. No one lives in the slums because they want to. So, Cloud, he didn't know necessarily why people didn't move up above, but he gets it. He immediately understands what Barrett's talking about. It's like this train. You can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. God damn, there's a heavy philosophical line. So now we're seeing immediately how quickly this game gets into the heavy, deep philosophy of it. So that's metaphorical. And he's directly referencing to it being a metaphor. Well, technically it's a simile since it's using the word like. A simile being basically a metaphor, just where you use the word like or as. At least within the strict rules of, what are those called? Figures of speech. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. So he's saying, like, the people in the slums, they're just... You know, they've been funneled into this destiny. They don't really get a lot of choices. And he's looking wistfully off out the window as if he's got his own experiences personally with, like, maybe his life has been like that, where he's just kind of on the rails and that's how he wound up here. Maybe there were some choices he had to make that he didn't really feel like he had a great choice in. You got to choose the lesser of evils. There's really no good choices. Here we are at the train graveyard. Yeah, this really reminds me of the section in Chrono Trigger where you race against Johnny. Boom. Big jump. Big old jump. Boom. Everybody jumps down the steps, even Barrett. Yo, get over here, all ya. Oh, Barrett's calling us, even when I go talk to the train guy. When you've been a train man as long as I have, you see a lot of people in a lot of lives. People meeting, parting, joy, sadness. After a while, it doesn't even get to you anymore. Wow. Slice of life right there. He's giving you the picture of this place. Life just keeps going by. And it's like, you know, he's saying that, but that could be... Oh, he's got more to say. I wonder how long it's been. There's an invisible rail between me and the passengers. I could never live their lives. I'm just a train man, plain and simple. It's easier that way. Yeah, so that could have an overtone of the wholesomeness of life if this were a happy place. Seeing people, you know, happy, sad, losses, victories. You could hear someone in a different context saying, you know, the beauty of life has many ups and downs or something like that. But this guy's saying it as like he just sees the people go by, he experiences their lives vicariously through seeing it, but then he just keeps himself a simple train man. It's easier that way because probably there's more sorrow than joy. All right, let's go talk to them. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Wait, because the next one's gonna be bigger than that, so they got plans to blow up more stuff. Meet back at the hideout. Move out. You gotta stay split up. Oh, don't all follow him, guys. You gotta split up and go in a different direction. He already said it to you twice. So this guy's gonna say the same thing. Oh, that's not to say that the crossing gate of my heart doesn't hurt now and again. Oh, man. The crossing gate of my heart. So we got train metaphors out the wazoo right here. We got Cloud and this guy both giving the train metaphors. Back during the war. What war? I remember there was a lot of painful scenes then. But that's another story for another day. Wow. First train leaves Midgar at 5:04 a.m. That's it. He's back to the train, man. He gave his perspective on life. Now he's got to cut it short just so that he doesn't experience too much of the pain that crosses the train gate of his heart. Let's see what these people are talking about. I'm not letting you go tonight. Wow. Isn't there somewhere we could go to be alone? Wow. There's only the train graveyard around here, and they say there's ghosts around too. So we got a young couple in love here. That's nice. The guy doesn't want to let the girl go, and she's probably feeling so romantic about that. He's willing to break the rules for me. He wants me to break the rules with him. He doesn't want to go with, or not necessarily the rules, but the norms of, you know, we got to go home at the end of the night. Oh, and she's asking if he's got somewhere for them to be around here. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm seeing, is a guy and a girl. Kind of hard to tell with the little models. But he's saying all there is the train graveyard and there's ghosts around here. A little bit of danger is romantic. Maybe that's too much, though. Damn. What? I'm not letting you go tonight. What? Okay. Okay, so it just repeats. Yeah, maybe a little bit too dangerous for her. Let's see what's the other direction before we head on to where we're supposed to go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We're at 55 minutes into this, too. So I'm recording this on PS4. Oh, I thought I was fighting these guys earlier too, I believe. Uh-oh, W machine gun. Yeah, so I'm recording on PS4. I can only record 60 minutes at a time. So if I don't get to it, well, it doesn't really matter if I get to a save point. In a couple minutes, I'm gonna cut off this part, and then I'll go into part. Oh shit! Well, I guess I'm using Braver. Yeah, I guess I can't really avoid using my limit breaks. Generally, when there's a boss ahead somewhere, I'll save my limit breaks for the start of the boss battle. But if I'm just fighting a lot of random battles, then I'll just use it. I mean, I'm not going to waste my magic in random battles just for the sake of preserving my limit break. Because once your limit break is up, then you can't use your normal fight. Oh, wow. This is a whole other section. I remember this part. I will come back here from the other direction later. I'm not going to go explore all that right now, because I know I'll wind up back there later anyway. But I love these old RPGs. They used to let you explore around a lot. It wasn't so much of a hallway simulator like Final Fantasy VII Remake, where you're really just funneled. And a lot of the later Final Fantasy games got like that. 10, 13, which I still haven't played through the 13 trilogy. I got most of the way through the first 13 game once. But I still have yet to beat it all the way. Definitely want to, since I've beaten all the other Final Fantasy games other than 10-2 and 16. Those are the only ones I've never beaten in the main series. Anyhow, I gotta piss like a racehorse, so I'm gonna end this part 2, and I will continue on right away after taking a leak with part 3. So thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this game, about my commentary. As you can see, I'm definitely gonna be expounding and expanding a lot upon what I read in the game. It's very interesting for me. I hope I can make it interesting for you. That's basically the value I can bring, is my thoughts, my personal takes, my personality into this. That's my unique value proposition in this Let's Play. That's why I think you should listen to my Let's Play when there are, of course, so many of them out there, especially of a popular game like this. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Like it if you like it. Share it if you want to share it. Definitely check out the first episode. Definitely check out my Dark Souls 3 Let's Play. And I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you in part 3. Peace out.